everyone. Old guy here, and here's another novel that I was on the verge of frisbeeing over the course of the read.
A frisbee?
I don't know why I've been running into a slew of novels lately that a mere twitch of the eye or wrist determines whether I finish it or fling it. I guess because I'm valiantly trying to read, every book on my shelves, of which I have a substantial number, and a substantial number not read.
Dumbass!
And most of you know, our shelves get populated because of momentary whim, and we end up with novels that, better reflection, would have left at the store.
Oh my God, Stephen King!
In this case, I was at some kind of event, and the author, R.A. Corin, who signed my copy, he had a booth, and I, like him, am a hapless indie author.
Are you stupid or something?
So my sympathies were triggered, and I bought it. Not that this is a bad book. It's just tiresome.
Get out of the fantasy! Get out of the fantasy!
It is a story that has been done before, a group of intrepid heroes responsible for guarding the gates of hell, ensuring that something noxious doesn't tramp into ours. You know, Buffy, the librarians, Harry Dresden. It's been done ad infinitum, ad nauseum. And basically it's an adolescent trope, one where your common schlubs find out that they are powerful saviors of the world, chosen to fight the forces of evil. But not so much as a yawn for this one. I mean, it had its points. Like Corin's willingness to bump off favored or important characters with nary a regret.
You're inhuman. An absolute demon.
So what's this about? Well, Hellpointe is a derelict town on the edge of the desert near Las Vegas that guards a break in the space-time continuum, one that a very evil entity called the Entity, lots of creativity there, intends to cross and take over our world, or universe, or whatever. Why? Well, come on, it's evil, what more do you need?
On Halloween, we shall open the gates of hell.
The town itself is sort of time-slipping and has a tendency to bring within its limits the kinds of people it needs to keep the Entity at bay. So there's a few dozen good guys there who've been fighting the thing for 5 or 10 or 600 years. Hard to tell. They don't even know. There were 3,000 of them to begin with, but now they're down to a handful.
You shall be the fellowship of the Lord of the Rings.
Enter Will, Gale, and Justin, 3 pals straight out of Central Casting who are on a road trip and come across a hitchhiker who they pick up and who has a taste for human flesh, as Justin discovers, and it's a race to the next exit to get the dying Justin to a doctor or a hospital or something.
Here's your ninepence. I'm not dead.
That exit, unfortunately, is Hellpointe. At the same time, Henry, who has stolen his preacher dad's Cadillac and credit card,
Rock and roll!
ends up in a diner where 2 monsters at the counter are eating strawberry pie, of which monsters are quite fond and is a tell. And they are not only interested in the pie, but in him.
You complete me.
He meets Violet there, an odd girl hitchhiking across the desert, and agrees to give her a ride. But Henry flips the caddy near an exit to, you guessed it, Hellpointe.
It's a trap!
You see, Hellpointe draws the people it needs. And it needs Violet, and Will, and Gale. Too bad about everyone else.
Day of Doom is here!
The three of them are drawn into the battle against the entity.
Wait.
The entity, imbued with odd powers that appear as they enter the town, like super strength, and the ability to restore an electric plant.
The Schwartz.
Just go with it. The townies are a bunch of oddballs, which I guess you would be too, after spending a month or 100 years, whatever, fighting the entity and his hordes of demons and gargoyles and sprites and an army of zombie cannibals, which are the resurrected townies the entity killed previously.
Just a flesh wound.
Aren't you tired already? I mean,
Nominal cosmic powers!
we're commanding armies of the undead and portals to various evil universes versus a couple of spoiled brats, and you already know how this is going to work out.
Certainty of death? Small chance of success? What are we waiting for?
In contrast to the tropomatic here, though, people you don't expect to get offed, get offed.
And I hear the lamentation of the women.
And people you expect to be good aren't. So there's that. And there is some surprisingly deep and well-considered theology.
Jesus Christ has returned to Earth!
But overall, irritating.
Who won? How did it end?
R.A. Conan and Conine, I guess that's how you say it, and I have a similar background. We're both retired military members who spent their careers in the spook world. Maybe that's why we both think we can write spooky. Old guy here.